Captain Fomento has come to pay the sisters a visit. For what purpose, we won't find out, because soon enough he'll find another one.
If the driveway is not repaired in 2 days, I shall be forced to issue a citation.
Because of a crack or two, Captain? Oh, they give a driveway character.
They keep it there so visitors know when it's time to change the shock absorbers on their cars.
Yes, they're Time's little beauty marks.
Beauty marks? Do you see this gold filling? Huh?
No, I don't see a gold.
Of course you don't. It was knocked loose when I went over that beauty mark.
Ordinarily, it wouldn't be a big deal, but this affected him directly. That's different.
Not that a police captain has to prove anything, but I will prove to you that that is a rut. You will see that I do not indulge in idle accusations.
Our test confirms it, Captain. Time to change your shocks.
Now, honestly, sister, did you ever...
Well, Captain, when you're right, you're right. That was a rut.
Except on the mainland, we usually call it a pothole. A rut is where the average American thinks their job is.
Oh. Reverend Mother, sister, is something the matter?
Well, it is their driveway, Chief Galindo. I had to invoke Article 36, Paragraph 4. However, I gave them 2 days to have the rut repaired.
Why so short a time? What harm does a little crack do anyway? Sisters, take all the time you need.
Captain Fomento's character is a buffoon by definition, but I have a feeling part of his self-image problem comes from the chief humiliating him in front of other people like that.
Will the chief give me one good reason why he countermanded my order?
It was rigid, arbitrary, and foolish.
I only asked for one reason.
It was all those things, but a better way to correct it while letting Fomento save face would have been to have him call the sisters later on and tell them he thought about it and he's willing to give them as much time as they need. That way his foolish, rigid order is countermanded, but he maintains his image and standing with the people.
If the chief doesn't need me, I will retire.
I do need you.
At your service, sir.
Go to the bakery store and get me half a dozen Kaiser rolls.
I think Chief Galindo enjoys doing that to him, but Fomento likes having a job and thus being able to put food on his table, so he'll go get the rolls.
Oh, well, the boy will be so disappointed, Senor Ortiz. Are you sure you can't make it? San Marcos is only an hour flight.
Tell little Gaspar I see him soon.
Yeah, I see. Well, maybe you can make it for his 11th birthday. Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, wow. Little Gaspar's uncle can't come.
They've been planning a surprise birthday party for Gaspar, who is turning 10. They've ordered a cake and everything.
I remember my own parties, all those games. Red Rover, hide and seek, paste the tail on the donkey.
That's pin the tail on the donkey.
No, pace. We don't know which to hurt our donkey.
When's the last time you played that game with a real donkey? Yeah, me neither.
Oh, eclairs. In this warm weather, are they safe?
From what?
Well, shouldn't they be under refrigeration? Highly perishable merchandise, like he's still.
See, I can see one perishing now.
I thought cops were only allowed to steal donuts. Eclairs should be off limits.
Happy birthday, dear Gaspar. Daquisto, who ordered that cake?
Oh, Sister Bertrille of the convent. It's for a surprise party tomorrow.
It cannot be.
I took the order myself.
Of course. My 40th birthday.
That's right. He thinks the sisters are throwing a party for him. He happens to be turning 40 the same day little Gaspar turns 10, and it won't occur to him that there's more than one person on the island named Gaspar.
Good morning, Senor Ramirez.
Good morning, Captain Fomento. What can I do for you?
For me, nothing.
Oh?
But as long as I'm here, I would like to ask you a question. You are quite close with the sisters of the convent. Is that not so?
What do you think they have done this time?
Nothing. That's a pretty package.
This is a gift.
In fact, Sister Bertrille is here to pick it up right now.
Well, goodbye, Senor Ramirez, and goodbye, dear sister. I imagine we will be seeing each other in the near future, eh? Until we meet again.
Color them confused. They won't dwell on it for long. This is Fomento after all. It wouldn't be a normal day with him if he didn't get weird about something.
Oh, thank you, Carlos. I don't know how we get along without you.
Just because of a child's present?
Why, when a little boy needs a bathrobe, you buy it for him.
Why not?
When a party needs entertainment, you volunteer.
Well, I try my best to... Wait a minute. To entertain? What can I do? I know a few amusing stories, but I don't think they're fit for children.
But he knows someone who can do a few card tricks, or at least thinks he can, Captain Fomento. The man himself is discussing with Salazar. He's wondering what kind of ruse the sisters will use to get him to the party.
Sister Beatriz, what can I do for you?
A small favor.
Oh, a small favor?
Yes, it's for a little boy at the convent.
For a little boy?
Yes, we're giving him a birthday party tomorrow, but we don't want him to know anything about it.
Oh, believe me, your secret is safe with me.
He's the cutest little fellow.
He is?
Yes, and I was wondering if you could come to the convent and do a few card tricks for the children.
For the children.
Well, he got everything right, except the reason. I wonder if he really believes Sister Bertrille would call him a cute little fellow. One of the goodies at the party will be some plum pies, provided they can get their hands on the plums, which is proving more difficult than anybody thought.
Well, there's the problem. All the good plums are in the top of the branches. Whoa. Show me another airlines that ships fruit right from the trees.
That's a fairly typical Sister Bertrille gag, but it brings up something I found curious. This season, she seems to have a lot less control over when she takes off than she did in the first season. Sudden flights like that happen a lot, but considering how much time she's had to learn mastery over her flying, I find it hard to buy. When something is up high like that, it's automatic for her to fly up and get it, so there's no reason why we couldn't have done this scene the same way. It's that good old continuity problem that we've seen so many times in so many sitcoms. Episode writers don't take anything that went before into consideration. The result is this kind of regression in her flying skill. I'm going to go ahead and announce it now because it fits here. We won't be looking at Season 3. The end of this season will be the end of my look at The Flying Nun. The third season was never released on home media. I don't know why. I'm sure the episodes are out there somewhere, but to be brutally honest, after seeing what's been happening in the latter half of this season, I've lost interest. I love Sally Field and always will, but I also know when to bring things to an end. For this show, Season 2, Episode 26 will be that time. But for now, let's just enjoy Fomento being a buffoon.
Sister?
Captain, I thought you were a little bit early. The party's not till tomorrow.
Well, sister, I found an extra bag of cement in my garage. So I said to myself, Fomento, why don't you take it up to the convent and help to repair the driveway?
Oh, well, that's very nice, Captain, but we couldn't pay you for it.
Pay me? Pay me? It is the least I can do for you.
He never realized the sisters cared for him so much, and he wants to give something back. He won't say that out loud, of course.
Hi, Sister Bertrille. Do you like it? Oh, yeah. Wow, that's fantastic. Isn't that cute? His uncle bought him a new outfit for his birthday, and he couldn't wait till tomorrow to put it on.
His birthday is tomorrow?
That's the little boy we're giving the surprise party for.
Yeah, his name is Gaspar, just like yours. The party is for a little boy named Gaspar, just like everyone told you.
This is a surprise party. That's very, very nice, especially for an orphan boy. Good day, sister.
That right there is the most intelligent thing he's said all day.
Sister, according to Article 21, Paragraph 7 of the Health Code, it is a violation to serve unwashed fruit. Be careful.
But wait, what about the cement? Forget it. If they're not giving me a party, I'm not fixing their driveway. Neener, neener.
Good morning.
Good morning, sisters. Oh, so sorry, but your cake isn't quite ready yet. What with all the extra decorations.
What extra decorations? We just had the name and the border of roses.
But under happy birthday, dear Gaspar, Capitan Fomento wanted a police badge on the swaggers.
Captain Fomento wants.
Knowing him, he'd say put a real badge on there, then at the party he'd forget and try to eat it.
Yeah, of course, it was supposed to be my idea.
I think you're a little mixed up.
I sure am mixed up.
Yeah, and instead of the roses, he wanted a spray of white violets. And since the party's for him...
Captain Fomento?
Thought the surprise party was for him.
Suddenly, it's all clear. But 2 phone calls in quick succession will give them the answer. First, Captain Fomento is begging off the party for reasons that are now obvious to them. The second call is from Gaspar's uncle.
Hello, Captain. Good morning.
For some, it is a lovely morning. But for others, it is always Blue Monday.
Oh, well, why don't you tell the captain what you're doing for your birthday, Gaspar? I'm visiting my uncle in San Marcos.
I suppose it is important for someone to enjoy a celebration every now and then. And even if you are going to visit your uncle in San Marcos?
The call was to tell them his uncle bought him a plane ticket for his birthday. He gets to fly in a plane for the first time, he gets to see his uncle, and his uncle happens to own an amusement park. Fomento may want to suggest they trade places. He's back to the same question he was asking before. How are they going to get me to my party?
Captain Gaspar Fomento, at your service?
Fomento, would you get over here at once? I've been robbed.
Robbed? Senor Ramirez, I will be right over. Senor Ramirez has been robbed. Stay here.
He suddenly thinks, oh, this is how they're doing it with a phony robbery report. Well, he'll play along.
Where have you been?
I had to shave.
You have to what? A man is robbed and he stops to shave. That shave could cost me $5,000.
Senor, don't you think you are overdoing it a little bit?
That's exactly what they took.
Carlos is about to pop a vein. He has to beg Fomento to take a description and find out which way they went. With a smug grin on his face, Fomento drives straight to the convent.
Sisters! Sister Catherine! Reverend Mother!
If they're hiding so they can jump out and surprise him, they're setting a world record for concealment. They're not there. There is no party at the convent. He misread things again.
What is it? What's the matter? Well, you see, I thought... What? Nothing. I just made a fool of myself, that is all.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. On the occasion of his 40th birthday, a man should begin to have some common sense.
It's a dramatic moment, and Vito Scotti is playing it beautifully. But all I can think is if he had any common sense, he wouldn't be Captain Fomento.
Today's your birthday?
Oh, only a fool would believe that the sisters would even be aware of it, let alone throw him a surprise party.
Carlos isn't sure what to do. He says, look, those guys are long gone and my insurance will cover the loss. So let's just forget about it, okay?
You were insured? Well, why didn't you tell me this before?
Well, it was very inconsiderate of me. I
Oh, yes, it was most inconsiderate. You think I have nothing else to do but to spend my evenings to run around like a fool? Oh, yes, it was most inconsiderate. Yet I have many things to do. I'm a very... If only I had not gone to the bakery in the first place.
It wasn't going to the bakery that did it. It was being nosy while you were there. Carlos was trying to help Fomento save a little face, but it cost him a fair measure of confusion to do it. Let's go back to the police station and wrap up this rather unpleasant day. If you didn't see that coming, we need to talk. For his 40th birthday, he gets confetti, streamers, and cool gifts. for my 40th birthday, I got prunes, prune juice, and Depends. His friends aren't quite the comedians that mine are. If you enjoyed this, please click the like button to let me and YouTube know you want to see more. If you're not subscribed yet, punch me in the mask here and get signed up so you don't miss a thing, because something is always happening here at Irving Zoo. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. Humiliating him in front of other people. Slow down. Foolish order is... When's the last time... Okay, come on. And it won't occur... Which is proving to me more... Good grief. Slow down. Will be some... What the heck happened there?